Hi all, this is just some stuff that I was gonna build, so I thought I might as well show you how I go about dealing with agentic retrieval and how to do mostly pre-processing um, for our AI copilot. Now, Moment has a reasonably comprehensive documentation. It's not very good in quality, but it covers a lot of bases. We're in the process of fixing it. So, but in the meanwhile, I want to let the AI to be able to actually view this entire thing when answering our users' questions. So the idea is that I'm gonna have the AI decide whether it still needs to keep researching um, based on the question received. Now, that means we need a way for the AI to find out about these links. For example, uh, this particular link should point to a particular page. So AI should be able to click that. Obviously, it's not going to be clicking in the browser because that'll be very slow. So this will be stored in a structured way. And I'm going to use cursor to write this pre-processing step. And the other thing that's usually going to trip things up are these images. These images can be rendered on the front end, but if you're saving stuff in a structured format, how do you present this to the AI, right? So what I'm going to do is I will convert every single image into a description of the image and place it in the actual text itself. Now, we are also going to have another functionality for the AI, which is similar to this. We're going to do like some kind of keyword search. Let's say if I want to do agent, right? And this should pop up, and we should let AI search for agents, like do just string match. Unfortunately, at this moment in Moment, we don't have the ability to do lemmatization or word stemming. So we can't do like agent is equal to agents, right? So that's unfortunate. But that should be able to I should be able to like overcome that. And then I'm sure I won't be able to finish this in like just today, so we'll have to see. And also I will have to like persist the pre-processing script so that later I can reprocess our documentation once it gets updated, because we are frequently updating it. In fact, we're in the middle or pretty big revamp of the documentation. So being able to reprocess everything would be very important. Okay, so enough about the background. So let's get cracking. Um, the docs are organized in these folders. So that's actually our repo for the documentation. And this structure is going to be almost exactly the same as this structure, except that it's going to be ordered in a alphabetic fashion. So the index is welcome to Moment, and that's this guy. And you got why I choose Moment, and that's this guy over here. Okay. Okay, so let's try to build this with the help of cursor. Oh, says my bitrate is too low. That is not good. I thought I have set my bitrate into a... Yeah. That's not good. 10,000. Okay. All right. So the bitrate should now have recovered. Let's see. Should be more clear now rather than blurry. Okay. Initiate. Okay, I'm gonna use everything in do everything in TypeScript. So init a TypeScript project called doc processor under the it should TypeScript Node.js project. It should use strict typing. Okay, so that'll be the first step. Notice I'm using Gemini 3 Pro. The reason is that I have a key that I can just use. So I won't be limited by cursor's limit on the usage. All right, so it just basically does nothing. And where do we go? Okay, it's in the dot processor. All right. And okay, so people. Okay, then build an iterator of all the MDX files. Let's take a look at the order of how these things are presented. Now this guy over here and change log, these are the help. Tag does okay. How do we decide which one appears at the beginning? We don't really care about content v3. That's like the revamp we're talking about. Components, let me take a look. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay. Take a look at the actual order. Get started. Does this thing have an order of some sort? Let's search for that. And I'm gonna look at just content. That's not where the order lives. Okay, since I don't know, I'm just gonna ask the AI how is the left sidebars ordering items decided. By the way, feel free to ask any questions. I might not be paying attention to the chat screen, but if it does appear, then I'll try to answer them. Oh, it's probably found it. Laptop global. Ah, that's probably why. Build app. So is this thing called build app? Hold on. Build app.mdx. Okay, editor. Okay, so that's the one. So that we found it. So instead of asking how it's done, I'm gonna just say, how do I get rid of this? Okay, it's a bug. Using meta global.js as a guide, goes right a visitor, use visitor pattern to go through each of the documents, DFS style. It should expose a hook to that presents. So this thing kind of just walks through the file structure that presents the content of the file, and also let's be more specific. The content of files should be, let's take a look at here, should I mean, this description is not too bad. This description might be useful for some kind of indexing, but let's leave it there for now. Should not contain, what is this thing? Steps. Okay, should present should be presented in a structured format, AST. And what else do we need to do? We need AST, and then where links to other documents, links to binary assets are clearly are treated differently, or are clearly detectable. All right, so that should give us a some kind of visitor, and then within it, I think the AI is going to give us something like plain text or a list, or I mean, things like this is all right. And the idea is that I am going to go through the entire AST and replace all the links and all the images. by their actual um, well, actually I won't replace the links. I will add something in addition to the links so that when we're running an agent at runtime is able to look up the, well, it's able to get the, let me think, we'll get the related or referenced documents from this document, and then it's able to just go over there. So that'd be okay. So what do we have? Remark, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's take a look at what they did. Document processor. What the hell is this? But anyway, let's see. The meta file. It reads the meta file. And then go to the content root for each of those. Okay, it's getting the links and images out. Okay, cool. Page node. Okay, on page. It collects all the links and collects all the images. Okay, this is great. This is great. Knockdown image. Okay. Let's first keep them all and then just read. I'll just read through this. On category. Page node and separator node, separator, page node, base node, type, node type, category, page, and separator. Okay. Visitor meta loader. This is fairly easy. Okay. Using eval? Really? All right. All right. If that's what they want to do, okay, we'll try to run it. Okay. And then when we finish running it, traverse completes it. Excuse me. This will, okay, so let's just try and run it. We'll go to doc processor, pm run start. Okay. Not find key, help. Okay, so how does help look like? Help, where's help? Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, it's a bug. Change log, that does exist. That is very much like a bug. Okay. Um, turn this up. Why do I feel like this framework has a bug in terms of, okay, I'm just gonna go to introduction and collapse all this. This thing doesn't want to get collapsed. And when I collapse data, it collapses build UI. Fantastic. It's very stupid. Now it collapses action. We need to update this stuff. That's very weird. Okay, so we have detected a bug in help. Templates. Template, yeah. Help. Display hidden. Ah. Ah. Okay. That's probably why it's hidden. What else? What else is there? Change log. Title change log. Okay, so don't know what the hell is going on here. So let's take a look at the output. Now metadata page, we got the page, introduction, index, and the introduction, title introduction is the index. And then starts, links found, okay, not bad. Starts.mdx. I code starts. Okay, there's no index in here, I think. There's no index. This one has an index, so let's check out template. It is ignoring the template. Template, yeah. You need to check for index.mdx for each level key, each directory, e.g. template has the directory template has a file, has a file called index.mdx. Therefore, before processing the child pages, index.mdx should be processed first. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Keep. Let's run it again. And now take a look at this guy. So templates should have the index. Yes, yes. First process the index. The index. Hold on. The index has no links? Really? No way. Really? There's a bunch of card that has an href. It's going crazy now, I think. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a look. Build children. Category, then we change it. And the types are, we have separator node. So either a page or a category or a separator. What is a separator? That's a separator? Growth is a separator? Let's see. Oh, that's a separator. Yeah, that's a separator node. Okay. From API. Data transmission. Type separator. Okay. So these are separators. Okay. So that is a separator. Push it in. Yeah. And then we build it. Who's this? Unified. Okay, so parse it. Visit category. Visit category. Eventually visit page. Dot children. Okay, so let's take a look at how it processed. Something is odd with the template thing here. This guy should totally have a bunch of links. Maybe actually check template. index are the cards being properly processed. Actually, no, hold on. Stop that. Ask are the links cards we have at most 1 million in context, so it should be pretty good in terms of context availability. Yeah. Okay, that's one type of things that it doesn't like. What else do we import? Check other next. Okay. Check other ported things. Ported components from and we need to process them all. What? Permission denied. What the? Yeah. Okay. Check all the other imported the MDX files may import additional components. Check other MDX files or imported additional components at the top of like why is it having problems grabbing? That's crazy. Okay, I'll stop this. I think something's wrong. Other MDX files in content. Recursively check all maintained content. Okay. What the? Oh, because I am using ask mode and therefore they should all be processed like cards.card. Unrecognized file type MDX. Yeah, we got all these. Table, card, callout, all these need to be processed. Okay. Probably doing the right thing. Components, yep, yep. Mm, it's not entirely right. For these components, we only care about, okay. We images and links found in these components should also be added to the images and links list. That is stupid. That is quite stupid. Okay, this is more like it. Reading 1,000 lines at a time. All right. Okay, so that's now there. Huh? What's wrong? Why does it need FS? What does it want? Oh, it's testing. Okay, this is now correct. Yep, it's getting all that stuff out. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so what did this do? Get imports. Oh, what's my... Okay, we have this. We'll close it. Get imports. Yeah. This may go wrong, but it's fine. I'm not gonna be bothered too much. So this import is gonna get you This is probably the page source and measure. Okay, return. Okay. Okay, and then what do we do? Tag name is card. Do not treat card specially. This is card thing is looks quite stupid. Yeah, this is card thing looks very stupid. It should process all the components for each C. Okay, so where is this guy used? The extra component, okay, has, yeah. Okay, wrong. His card is a bad name. It's gonna get very confusing if it's called is card, and then later it like checks whether it's something else, right? Because we can import a lot of things. Is link component is component is link a component really? The all right, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Keep it for now. Okay, so we'll rerun it and check the output. Take a look. The index has markdown link, template has the index, which has component link. Yeah, card. These cards now have, okay, cool. That's not bad. And what about images found? Okay. So that's good. So the next thing we're gonna do is for each image that's found, we're gonna run a, we are going to run a large language model. So I guess I'll say like build a build and give that output. Okay, the other thing we need to do is for all these images, right? This images stuff, we need to keep track of more things. First of all, we should get rid of all the freaking any's. So no any types should be strict. Always make them use strict typing because any types within, you know, a few iterations, you lose track of what the hell is inside each variable. And once we get over that, we need a way to link back to this node so that we can replace it later. The hell? What did it actually do? Oh, okay. This is an any. That's very annoying. So we will see who calls on page. Its AST is something that's coming from the processor. Okay, so this is not understand. Okay, all types must be strict. All the any types must be properly specified. Yeah, it's good. Invalid notebook format. What does that even mean? Next thing we're gonna do is each image and the link, and each link should be processed, should hook to be processed. The hook should have a should have the context of the current page. Actually, for the link, do I need it? Okay, the goal is to replace. I think if this becomes a if this becomes okay, for now let's just deal with images first. Links we'll deal with next. Each image should have a hook that goes to replace the image with description of the content of the image. Okay, and the next thing is build an. Okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, and let's wait for this thing to get completed. And I'll grab myself a beer. Once this thing gets processed, we should be able to print out the pages with images replaced. And that replacement will be uh, do we even have, let me check, do I have like animated information images? Let's see. Nope. Nope. Whoa, what the hell is that? Hmm. Let's take a look at template. Do we have something like that? No. All right, no. Still working through. Ah, it's now here. You should have a hook to be processed. Take a look at what the visitor does. This guy's still running any. That's very, very stupid. Take a look at this. This thing is still running any. Okay, I'll go back to here. Copy this out first so we don't lose it. That. Check the entire doc processor project. Make sure no any types exist, including record string any. Revert all the changes after that. Loader. Yeah, this thing returns a freaking any. How is this any better? This is so stupid. Meta items of any and compared to just any. It's so stupid. Meta records, meta record. Okay, meta types. Yeah. it's a reasonable attempt at coming up with yeah, it's a reasonable attempt. It's still bad though because it doesn't try to deduce the multiple types that is that you can find in here. For example, this guy clearly is a separator, right? So a separator has a type. Otherwise, these are just categories. And that's a category, and it's a separator. And that's just a page. Category, yeah. So maybe I should help it, right? So meta objects should correspond to the node types. Since yeah, let's do that. Content is deprecated. Oh yeah, this is now correct. Page meta, separator meta. Yeah, yeah, this is good. Check types. Content from MDAST is deprecated. Visitor 100. Oh, yeah, that's wrong now. What is value? Value isn't just an object. Meta items is a meta record. That's not even imported. Yeah, we'll have a lot of things to correct. How the how the fuck to get into this state? I think this means it's now stuck. Yeah, it's running a loop. Oh well, rerun. We're now 145,000 tokens in. Okay, this is good. Sometimes I just want to help it and just yeah, this is much better now. See, item to meta counter insight. Okay, so that's correct, actually. That's actually correct. Okay, it's not too bad. Cool. Keep all. Okay. So now we're down here. Now we just need to deal with the images. We should have a context of the current page. The images location on the page in the context should be obvious. So the replacement can happen smoothly. This is a stupid prompt, but we'll do it. Not too bad. What did it do? Yeah, mutating node is the most robust way. Yes. Yep. But inside here, I mean, I think this is bad because we don't. The image processing context does not point to the image. We don't really know where the hell the image is coming from. But we'll see. Mutate ASTs, replace image node. Where is it then? Mutate the AST process image. Takes the image node and the context. The image node could be any of those nodes? Okay, okay. Instead of just alt, I'm gonna say something like Yaokai's Yaokai fantastic processor. Okay. Let's see. And actually, we should break out node. Where is this node coming from? Visit takes a I suppose this thing takes a callback. Tree check visitor. Build visitor. Tree check. Build visitor takes it's a Jesus. Oh, by the way, I am a Java guy, so this thing is not my forte. So let's see. Let's run the stuff for now. And take a look at the output. Type alt. Image is found. Replace image with description. Dot dot dot. Why am I? There's some kind of truncate going on in here. Yes. I'm not going to. This description comes from the process image. Okay. Oops. Process image returns the description, which is the entire thing. And if description, we're gonna replace the whole thing. Okay, so that's not too bad. So once we replace the whole thing, nodes replace, yeah, that's not bad. So once we replace the whole thing, I really want to print out its entirety. Let's do another console.log and we'll do the page, the final, yes. Yes. And this guy, don't know if it prints, but we'll see. Ah, that is not very useful. And also, I don't want to get the substring. Why substring when you can have the whole thing? JSON dot stringify. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We'll do that. Rerun it. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So has it replaced website home? What Yaokai fantastic processor? Okay, cool. So we'll look at this. Image found. Website home. So this is the index, I suppose. Introduction. Yeah, introduction. So we go back to introduction. This is the one. Website home. Okay. This is the one. So this should be fairly to like, I should see this. Okay. That's a text. Position. Paragraph. Value becomes this. Yay! We have replaced the image. That's good. So now all I need to do is inside yeah, so this is an image originally an image. Let's say something like an image showing Yaokai's fantastic processor. Okay. Okay, so now we just need to build a processor. It's not using the context. We'll actually build a context processor in its own file using Gemini 3 Pro. Actually, let's use something cheaper. Flash to generate the description for each image. I'll put in a key. Hold on, let me find my key. This is the one? Yeah, this is the one. I'll get a key. I'll write the key in without letting you see it, hopefully. So you don't steal my key. docs, moment docs, doc processor, dot. Let's do dot env, Gemini, e. Key is found in dot env, doc processor dot env. Name is Gemini key. Use dot env. Take these things slowly, one step at a time. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the image process. Wow. Okay. It will be simulated. Simulate my ass. I don't want to simulate anything. Simulate. Just blow up. Yes, just blow up. I don't want you to simulate anything. And why 1.5? Okay. That's the one, and I don't want. It's not a future model, you dumbass. You're it. Or you're 3. Yep. Good. It will blow up. Immediately fail if model well, that's already, it already fails. So I don't know these that should just not be there. And this should not be here. And these stupid checks should not exist. What do you mean URL is null? Oh, no. You're right. Okay. Okay. So this thing takes the context. Okay, the prompt should contain a lot more than just the page's title. It should contain all textual information in the page. What some background information about Momen.app. Check it out online. And specific and where the image is inside the page. Since we are going to be using the output in the format of, I think I wrote something here. Originally, the replacement thingy. Yeah, this description is coming from here, which is here. Oh, it got rid of the R. That is painful. An image showing was content is okay in the format of an image showing. I'm going to be using it for output, LLM output. Make sure that is reflected in the prompt. Okay, so let's take a look. This is not going to be bad at all. And then we can reassemble all the AS. We can reassemble the AST, and then we'll end up with the text again. Fantastic. This is the place where, so I'm just going to reassemble the AST. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna leave this. Usually I get rid of these. Oh, fantastic. Moment description. What is Moment? Moment is a no-code web app tool that allows builders. That's good. That's not bad at all. Yep. Context following. Appears. Raw content. Okay, cool. Image. Okay, so it's able to pinpoint that. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Oh my god, this is actually a pretty good prompt. um, base 64. Okay, okay, okay. Whatever you feel like. Doing a good job. And I have a print. No, hold on. We had JSON dot stringify. Okay, so this is done. Replace with a reassembled, yes, text based on the AST. And then we should have the all the text replaced with AI. And I'm gonna run a test just on a single page, so to test things out. Oh, come on. Import the thing. Import the poor man's thing. Come on. What are you talking about? Oh no! I want my history. Oh no! Shit. Shit. My history's gone. um that is bad. Can I get my history back? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Scare the shit out of me. I'm also going to close this view. I don't really want to see the agent's view. Yep. Okay, that's good. Close that out. On chunking, on new thing. Okay. We won't bother the AI because it's simple enough. And we'll just keep all. Where's my keyboard? Okay. Reassembled in. Yep. Compiler stringify. Yep. All right. Anyway, let's test visitor on introduction only. Is this the one? No, that's the wrong one. That's the revamped one. What the hell is the name of this thing again? Oh, on index. Sorry. On index only. It's probably gonna write a new thing, and I'm just gonna take a look at this. What? Are you crazy? No. Write a separate entry point. And in the end, I'm no longer going to print out all this, right? It's I'm going to leave the links, but I'll skip all the images. Test single. Oh, okay. I'll keep it. I'll run it. Does it work? No, it doesn't. I do have the data. That is very, very odd. Let me check what I have in Gemini Key. I think I just wrote the wrong thing. Yep. Yep. Processing. It's like magics. Oh man. Look at that. Oh my. An image is worth 1,000 words, and welcome to 1,000 words. um, yeah. I mean, the and what the hell is this? Why do I have a backslash over here? Let me see. Why is a backslash? But this is good. This is fantastic. Now I can replace all of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fantastic. It's turning out much better than I expected to. Da, 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 da. I mean, whatever this thing is. Okay. So, in that case, all we need to do now is, let me think. We now have the way to process all the images, so they're now text. So that's all fantastic. And then the next thing we need to do is to replace all the links that are internal. Not necessarily replace them, but yeah, replace them. Replace them with a replace with something that would take us. It's these things, right? All the relative path. Replace these with an instruction to no, we don't even need that. We don't even need that. We don't need that. We should be able to let the AI look up these things in the database. Yep, so that's much easier. That's much easier to do. We don't even need to process these links. Oh man, this is so good. This is bad, but I'm sure we can replace all this. We can ask AI to fix that. And in fact, I can just open up a new chat window and conserve my precious context window. So replace all absolute Let me see what this is. So, okay, absolute URLs that begin with https docs.moment.app with the relative path in content in all the MDX files inside contents recursively. E.g. should be I think this should work. Do I have a thing to let's see. Hold on. I can't just replace everything because this one is an absolute. Yeah, I can't read unless it's assets. Unless the path begins with assets. And how did we even deal with these assets anyways? It's not even in here. I'm guessing this is somewhere inside our object store, but I don't know. Okay. Take a look, see if there are links. This is an asset, which we don't care about. Asset again. Come on, links, links, links. Oh, the template thing has links. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll just replace it in the source so that we don't have to deal with all that later. Bad practice, putting absolute values, but in fact, even the assets should be replaced. And video. Oh, I just saw a video. I just saw a video. Well, I'm gonna stop this and basically ask it to do nothing. It has done nothing yet. There's a video. So add a similar feature for all videos. Similar feature to the image processor for all videos. Yes. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's taking shape. Once I get the image and video processed and I have all the paths cleaned up into just all relative path, then we should be able to upload everything into Moment. And once that's done, the whole thing will tell us something that's reasonable. Yeah. It's a common theme of how to deal with AI. So you pre-process all the raw material before you even try to make use of it in real life. So video processor, yeah. Come on, it's using any again? Are you crazy? Let's search for MP4. .mp4? Yep. Oh, it's just a video. That's just a video. No, that's not what I care about. This is what is this? Oh, this is the one. Mark. No, that's not. What? Hold on. Moment demo video development. Where is this? That's not right. That is not right. Content help. Okay, that doesn't exist. No need. I'm gonna ask it to revert everything. Stop. And do nothing. And I'm gonna stop. This is the way to like just get rid of all your changes. So there's no video. But we do need to deal with the GIFs. Not sure if we can deal with the GIFs. And why? What the hell is this? The fuck? This is crazy. Okay. I'm not sure if we can deal with GIFs, so we're gonna test on the GIFs. So this design list. We're going to go to list. Where is it? Design, 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 design. I have stupidly closed build UI. List. So there's some kind of GIF going on here. This is a GIF? Yeah, this is a GIF. And why are we using GIF? That is completely insane. This thing's going to be gigantic. I mean, it's not too gigantic. All right, so see if we can process GIF. GIF, Gemini 5. Oh my god. Let's see. Does it exist? PNG? GIF? Does it exist? Uh-oh. That is very unfortunate. Okay, so we'll have to do something about it. So all the GIFs in the image processor has to be pre-processed and turn them into WebPs. And let me just check whether this thing, I'm gonna save it. GIF2 WebP. I'm not sure if upload. And we WebP that, okay. I'm gonna download this. Convert to WebP. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? No. No. I don't believe it. Speed. What does do? Drift WebP. Okay, so we have this. I don't know how I can install it. libwebp. Okay. Can I install it? Does it work? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. WebM. Uh, does it exist? Nope. To PNG. What? Oh, just WebP. Oh, just WebP. That's simpler than I thought. And pretty gigantic. Take a look at what I have in here. It's called list2.gif. Come on. Install already. Oh, it's using FFmpeg. Okay. So let's try that. Web. What's it called again? GIF to WebP. Does it work? Works. Okay. Input, output. Downloads list2.gif -o temp list2.webp. Yeah, this is more like it. 200. That's more like it. Yep. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, so let's see if Gemini actually supports it. Gonna upload a file. Oh no, not this one. Sorry. The WebP. What's going on in the image? What is moving? Oh, this is static. This is bad. This is bad. That is very bad. Vertical string list which to show more items. Okay, let me see. Is that the case? It's not vertical. I'm not vertically stretching anything. That's crazy. But let's take a look at uh-oh. It's not moving. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. But this does move. So what is the difference? I open it up with Chrome and it doesn't move. No, actually, no, that's preview. I need to open it up with Chrome. Well, it does move. So I'm going to ask, what was the end column number? Let me change this. What is the end? Oh, what column numbers did the user try? Four? What the? Really? Am I going crazy? Let me check out this again. Make sure I'm not going crazy. 1, 2, 3, publish. Streaming up stuff as usual. Okay, so let's try this. What did the user do? What are the effects? Yeah, I think it's not really. Yeah, new. Animated WebP, Google, Gemini. Maybe what we have to do is upload every single frame because Gemini does support 3,000 images. Okay, so let's do that then. Um, Before we do that, we're just gonna go add a new chat. Ooh, that's not what I want. Downloads. Write a script to split all frames from downloads list to.gif individual frame files, WebP files. Oh, I do have FFmpeg. Did it do lossless or loss? What are the thoughts? Okay. Where does it save to? Save to output. Dir is frames output. Do I have it? Frames output. Where is frame? Oh, it is here. How big are these? View in Finder. What the? That is crazy large. That is crazy large. Keep the same color space as the GIF to keep the size under control. Should be like 60 frames or something. 89 frames. Jesus Christ. What is it doing? Why do I have a feeling this is not getting any smaller? Oh, it is getting smaller. Holy shit, 41K. Yeah, this is good. We have reduced the color space. Now it is small. Okay. So now all I need to do is to upload all these images onto Gemini and make sure it can, in fact, process all these images, and then we'll call it a day. Actually, no, we'll add the processing into our image processor and actually run it. 89 images. Come on. Okay. So in dot processor, use for all GIFs, use what was it? What was it called? Split. How come it has no access to that file? Can I grab this in? Yeah. To pre-process the GIF into individual frames and process all and send all frames to the AI, to the large language model. Okay. And we just need to check out that single one, which is coming from our list. We're gonna ask AI to process just this page. I mean, we're gonna test it out with just this page. So we had this single entry someplace. Test single, yeah. With a path, and then we'll just give it a path. We had an npx somewhere. Test single. Does it have a target file? Oh, that is pretty dumb, but actually it should be here. List index design, no, list.mdx, get rid of that. Okay, so we'll try this one. I have a feeling this thing's now stuck in a loop again. So I have to retry. Gemini 3 has a tendency to get stuck in a loop. I once saw it getting stuck in a loop of keep asking who am I in the command line. Very, very philosophical issues. How big is the refactor? Come on. What? It's now called media processor? Really? I thought I stopped it from going crazy with video processing, but whatever. It copied everything over. All right. I think it copied everything over. I just directly executes this. Eh. Okay, so we'll keep it. And I will probably delete this media processor because nobody should be using that. All done. And where's my test? Test single. That's right. Let's try to run this. 12 images to process. That's a lot of images. Oh my god. These are all freaking... Well, good luck. 46 frames, yeah. Yeah. An animation distinct moment list component each scroll direction top is vertical. Well, we're being pretty liberal with the token usage over here. few hundred image in one go. Oh, wow. Okay, seems to be working though. It all seems to be working, right? So this is I don't know what the hell this is. Yeah. Does it have the context? Once it's let me check the context again. Image processor, we have that. Image information. This image in detail. Oh, that's inside. Okay. Consider while considering its position inside the original inside the page content. Yep. Yep. Okay. This is good. This is good. Are you done yet? So the pre-processing will probably take a really long time, given that I may need to do some kind of batch within at least within each page. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. So let's do that, and then we should be done for today. Um, all images should be processed in parallel inside for each page. For each page, parallel. And it's going to be something like a promise.all at some point, but let's see. A weight of it's difficult. Actually, it's not that easy to promise.all. Combine index and test single.ts into just index, but with different arguments. Oh my god, this is done. I don't quite know why this thing has the backslash, but whatever. For now, I'm not too concerned. Probably some weird artifact. Yeah, so that's the reassembled content. And it probably doesn't look half bad because how big is it? It's 24,000 characters, which is tokenizer. By the way, this is not the same. You can't directly compare the token 5,000 tokens. Okay. It's long, but not gigantically long. What the hell is this? Oh, I know. When we're replacing the text, it can't just be a direct replacement. Yeah, it can't just be a direct replacement. Otherwise, it has all the escape issues. people. I am getting weird escape characters after replacement to image replacement. Fix that. Okay. Okay, I think I'm not gonna use this thing over here. This square bracket. Uh-oh. Oh. I have a feeling that this is not entirely correct. Fragment processor? Really? What the hell is this doing? Not entirely sure about this, but we'll keep it nonetheless. And we will run this guy. And hopefully, this time it's going to be much shorter. The time duration is going to be much shorter. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait, what? It's doing the whole thing. Jesus. Delete this first. And also I need to get rid of this because it's gonna the temp folder should have its own unique name. Otherwise, and also why doesn't this work? It's not working as intended. It is still traversing through the entire content directory. And I need to go to the image processor. The temp is, yeah, this is bad. It should delete it by the end. To clean up stuff. The prompt is done. Okay. Does this work? Yep, this is completely wrong, but we'll ignore that for now. We need to fix this. The temp shaders should be unique for each invocation since we are running them in parallel, and they should be cleaned up after we are done with the LM call. Okay, I am close to 300,000 tokens now in my window. And also, this thing is clearly not. Yeah, AI is clearly bullshitting me. It's not taking any arguments. I don't know why I think it is, but it's not taking any arguments. And it has deleted the do thing single thing. So okay, UID kind of works. Clean up should also. Wait, what? Oh, so whatever, guys. Whatever makes you happy. Clearly is not taking arguments. Command line. Mode single, yeah. Who the hell is, it's not taking anything. Streaming up stuff now. Why do I get a feeling it's getting stuck? Oh, keeps on failing to replace text. What? Do we even have it? Retry. a lot of times they just imagine things. It has clearly failed to yeah, now it's good. This time it's good. Keep all. Get rid of this. This is some, again, imagined up stuff. I think the context is getting a bit too long uh, for Gemini now. It's clearly losing precision. It's dreaming up a lot of things. It's dreaming up a lot of things. And you can see that this replacement is not failing. Incorrect two arguments. Yeah. Where does the traversal go? Traversal comes from the visitor. How is this useful? Oh, well. Let me just get rid of... Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it and I'll get a new context because Gemini is now going crazy. Index implement process page logic. Yeah, we'll have to go through everything. 43. Okay. It'd be nice if we still had the single page thing, but it has deleted it, so such is life. Visit an AST, give it a node or some things. Okay, let's see. How is this? Actually, it doesn't need to do anything. Revert and just stop and stop. This should just go to. Yeah, we just keep this. Yeah, this guy should just be a visit. Keep file. Does complain a bit. Just visit. Oh my God. On page. Okay, so be hook. Okay, so that is a, so we do an await. Let's see. The 10 frames. Oh yes, this is good. Is my CPU fully being utilized or not? Yeah, 99. Okay, okay. 100. Bunch of FMMPEGs running. And this one's all empty. The actual file, input GIF. These are input GIFs. Okay. Yep. Yep. Good, good, good. So apparently, just FFmpeg is taking a while. Or maybe there's something wrong with the promise.all. I think there's something wrong with this guy. This guy is, it's an async. Something, I don't think this is actually doing it in parallel though. It's just gonna give myself a new thing. Yeah, it's using a single thread and also FFmpeg. Really? Fetch failed? Really? Oh, look at that. It is doing things in parallel. It's just an image process. Promisify. Okay. Maybe we'll just like overload my machine and blow it up, but we'll see. It has added 16 lines. What did it add? Oh, exec async. Okay, okay. So let's see. Do I get a blowout? Oh, yes. Yes, we are clearly getting a lot of usage on all the effort. Okay, okay. This is good. Much faster. And why don't we just add more threads, huh? And oh, this is pretty good. Eight threads is a bit too much, but let's keep it for now. Okay. Let's do like 3 threads and let's check. Doesn't seem to use up anything more, even if I gave it like 3 threads. Hmm. Oh, well, 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 well. Yeah, it's just taking a single core, nothing more. But it's already good enough. We should have like a, yeah. So that's the actual output. Let's take a look at the output. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Take a look at the output and we'll call it a day if it all goes according to plan. We do have something that's slightly fucked up, but that's okay. The image shows content and an image is worth 1,000 words. And we did do parallel calling to scroll direction setting. How is this supposed to show up? Oh. Where's the bar then? That's a bar. um, I guess. And some of them have this escape and some don't. Oh well, I'm not gonna fuss over those. Okay, I'm just gonna call this okay. Okay, so this is now mostly done. And after this, I'm gonna try to do some pre-processing with the links. And once that's done, we can just import everything into Moment. And then we have an agentic retriever. Woohoo! All right, thank you very much. Not much talking, just me like coding basically. And hopefully, maybe it'll be useful as an inspiration at some point. See ya.